Computer. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
I
hope
got
this
it. It says
works.
okay. It says
Okay,
okay.
good.
Recording. Yeah. So
Okay. Okay, so yes. So
so so
yeah.
whether it's page one or page two, I look at the bottom of the page one, two, or three.
Wow.
Sometimes they're a little too long, but there's but I look at I look at the last page. I want to know what you do in extracurricular activities.
Oh,
Whether it
wow.
says, I cook, I'm a chef, I like to run. That creates to me, it's more important than anything else, because then that creates that, okay, I have a connection. I've made a
Wow.
connection. And I want to be able to understand that if that made I when I meet them, when and if I meet them, was I right on that connection?
Oh, wow.
I'll go right, I'll go
Hmm.
into, hey, the small talk, right? The small
Yeah,
talk
that's not
is
true.
important to me. So before the interview process starts, I
Mhm.
get into the small talk. Here's who I am, because you need to know who I am, and
Yeah,
I want to know who you are.
yeah.
Then let's talk about it's the same thing when you're dating. Again, I go back to
Like
the dating
dating. Yeah,
scene,
exactly.
maybe
Yes,
30,
yes.
40 years ago, but it
Yeah.
would be that. It was like,
Hmm.
okay, there's that small talk, and then do I see myself with that person in the long run, in the long
Yeah.
term? Do they want kids? Do they not want kids? All that, all
Yeah,
those
because all your
questions
values
is
are
this
aligned because
the
you're
values are in
tracking to
line. Yeah,
see, and
exactly,
just like
exactly.
yourself in this professional mandate, you're looking at the person because for you that gives you insight to how they are,
Yeah,
and therefore it will give you further insight to their values, and you'll see
yeah.
if you're aligned.
And you know what it does for me is it actually creates an unbiased.
Oh,
So
wow.
my bias is because Vivipa, we're all biased in one
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the
Yeah,
unconscious bias or whatever it is, we're all there. There's
yeah,
something about us that says, I'm more aligned with this and I'm less
yeah,
aligned with that.
yeah.
But that
Yeah.
creates sort of a way for me to not be so fundamentally biased on whatever the person. So if I'm reading the
Yeah.
CV and I start from the top, then I've created, okay, well, they're
You've already
missing, they're
created
not.
a
Yeah,
persona.
I create a persona and it becomes less impactful as a person.
Wow.
That's the CV talking
Interesting.
to me, but I want to see what's at the bottom.
Oh, that's
And
amazing. I
often in
never heard that. Nobody
eh,
ever told me that.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
well, I
That's
create that
so
because then
interesting because you all have different answers. I'm
yeah,
doing this exercise, and every employer, I've been asking dozens and dozens. You all have different answers. So this is so amazing.
yeah, and I love it because at the same time, if they don't get the position, I have an opportunity to have a conversation with them on the facts, the
Yep.
whys,
The
but
wise.
also
Oh,
you're a person. I enjoy talking to you.
yeah,
If I can do anything, if I can refer, if I hear
exactly.
of anything else
Yeah,
anywhere else, I'm
yeah,
gonna. If you've made an impact on me,
yeah,
right, then
yeah.
I'm able to
Maybe
say,
help
hey,
them.
Mooney, it's technical sales is not for him, but I found I maybe,
There's
oh,
something
I'm
else.
working with a Group Aldo. You know what? You would be fantastic at Group Aldo. It's not technology, it's different, it's marketing. I think it's more in line with what I heard from you as a person. You like
Oh
to
my
run, you
God,
like
it's
to do
amazing.
this, you know.
What if then they don't have their hobbies or what they do extracurricular? But they do qualify according to what you
Oh
read
yeah.
qualify. You're still going to give them a call and check them out?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
try to interview as many people as I can. I don't like to
Okay.
weed out too many people because I've made mistakes in the past,
Yeah.
Laura,
Yeah.
and I've lost significantly impactful people that I could have had in my business, in my when I say in my business, in our
Right.
business,
Yes. All
and
because,
all because of, again, the biases, or I've weeded them out too quickly, right? Some people are not very good at interviewing.
no,
Some
they're
people are not very
not.
good at their CVs.
I know. They're
It's
not. I know.
it's a bit
That's why I'm
too
writing this
crush.
book. I know. This is why I hope that this helps. That's why I'm writing this book for them, you know,
Or I see four CVs that are pretty much aligned in the same way, so it must be
a
uh,
copycat,
yeah. Like,
you
are
know,
you serious? How
templates.
can you talk? You're talking about yourself. You're selling yourself. How could you take that shortcut? What's wrong with you, right? Again, I go back to the what's wrong. I still may interview all four to see what,
Yes,
like, but
sure.
it's like,
It's amazing.
yeah, but and again, I go back to that, Laura. Unless, and I've I said thanks, but no thanks to a bunch of CVs when it's again you're applying for stuff that is absolutely you're out of your realm, out of
Mhm.
your element completely, or you're applying for a sales job in Montreal, but you're
Yeah.
based in Paris.
Yeah,
I'm
come on.
sorry, you
Yeah, of
speak
course.
French, so you
You
clicked
took
that
the French
box,
book, but
but
you're not here.
even it's even if it was a virtual sales job,
Yeah,
how much of Montreal do you know, and how well will you play in the space?
exactly.
So
Oh,
again,
it's
it goes
amazing.
back
Yeah.
to that. Yeah.
Tell me then, when it comes to interviews, what has been like one of the most memorable interviews? And it could have been an interview that really went really bad or really well. I'd love to hear both sides though, actually.
Okay.
Maybe I should rephrase that. Like, what was the most memorable, like, oh my God, you're cringing in your chair
Yeah.
interview, and interviews that were like, wow, this person is a real this person aced it.
Yeah. Okay.
And, like, what bugs you? We
I'll
know when it's
start with
not
the
done well,
worst.
what's bugging you?
I'll start with the worst one. The worst
Okay,
one
okay.
was, uh, again, it's someone that came in from another country.
Okay.
They're here.
Yeah.
So they have a way of working, I think that is different
Yes.
than how we work in North America, which is
Yeah.
fine. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a learned,
Yeah.
that's a
Of course.
you can learn that.
Yeah.
You can adapt. However, there was no open-ended question that I lobbed over that I just didn't get a closed-ended
Uh,
yes, no, or
um,
10 seconds worth of this is how I worked on
yeah.
this platform.
Yeah.
This is how, and it was just, when it's painful,
Yeah.
very
Painful to get
painful.
the information. It's
Can I
pulling
get,
teeth.
yeah. And then again, what I did is,
Yeah.
well, I read your profile. You seem to love to cook. You're a very oriented person. Talk to me about the country you left.
Yeah.
Again, oh, I love it's
Um,
like so painful.
yeah.
I said, you're applying for a marketing position.
Oh my God.
I need you to be like, ah!
You need to mark if you're applying for marketing, you're not marketing yourself very well. This is not going well. You should
Get me
probably
up here.
change
Yeah,
around.
I'm bleeding to
Oh
death
my
here.
God.
It's so, it took a 25 minutes before I said, well, if you have any questions for me, which she
What?
didn't,
Of course
go
not.
back to so
I think maybe she was being very
I
submissive,
took it
maybe depending
personal.
where they come from.
Yes, I
Maybe
took
they
it
were giving you
personally.
total respect and royalty and just being like, yes,
Yeah,
sir. Maybe.
yeah, that's when
Sad.
so I didn't reject, right? I took that CV and I
Yeah.
said to someone else, I said, you're a young lady, um,
Yeah. Lady to
30
lady,
years my junior,
lady to
interview her.
interview her and see if
Yeah,
she opens up a little bit.
yeah. Or
And
because if not,
did
she
she
did open
open
up
up
a little bit.
a
So
little
we
bit?
didn't hire her for marketing.
Okay,
She
let's
had a
know.
talent for a lot more
Oh,
in terms of accounting,
oh,
numbers,
nice.
analytics.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what she did in that country for her to apply for a marketing position here, because it was all marketing. But I have a hard time understanding how this lady spent years in marketing in Europe and
Wow.
Asia, yeah, well, more
Wow.
Asia, and coming here and applying for the same job. Again, it goes back
Unbelievable.
to that. I would have said, get the hell out of here. No,
Of
no, no.
course.
But
That's
she,
so interesting. Yeah, and
yeah,
that's probably culture wise too, and just
yeah.
being this. And what was your one of your best memories of somebody
Ah,
that aced it? Like, what do you like? Basically, so somebody pulling teeth. What about somebody walking in and they're not shaking your hand properly, or they're late and they don't apologize? Does that bother you?
very much so.
Yeah,
Very. Don't be late,
I don't be.
and
What if you
shake my
are?
hand.
Something happened.
Well, that's fine. You've gotta explain that. And
Yes,
if it's
please.
you're very late, why are you very late? What happened? And
Yeah,
often it's, cut them some slack.
yeah,
It's, look, I'm okay with
yeah,
this. If you're flustered
yeah.
and this is not the right day for you let's pick another day. How about
Exactly.
you come back tomorrow? Or how about you
Exactly.
come back at 4 o'clock?
That's
Take the
amazing.
next two
Yeah,
hours, go shopping, go do something, get yourself in your zone,
yeah,
and come back, right?
exactly. Yeah, I love it.
That's okay. It happens, right?
Yeah, it does.
But the best interview was and I think you may know him, Mauro Borelli.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was one of my best reps, one of my the best. But I thought I had what's that? Robert De Niro. He looks like Robert De Niro, first of all. So he comes in and he's got that, you know,
Yeah, that's suave.
that
That
swagger and that
confidence. He's walking in with confidence. I
yeah.
love
And I'm
it.
trying to break this, I'm trying to break it, right? To see if he's gonna crack. But he's not
He's
cracking.
not cracking. That's
And I'm
awesome.
going, I need to see more of you.
Yeah, it's like dating, you see?
Yeah. So well, I mean, we worked together for a good 20 years. Um, fantastic, great sales, fantastic, very good, very perceptive. His perceptual awareness is impeccable.
Oh,
Um, um, but I lost him because at one point, you got to make sure that these people grow. So
yes,
he
of
had an
course.
opportunity, and I made sure that he got his opportunity inside Rogers,
Yes.
but he's doing something
Okay.
completely different now, but still
That's
in
so
sales, but
cool.
he's fantastic. But
That's
I'm telling you, if you look him up, Mauro Borelli, uh,
I will. I'm gonna look him up. He's like Robert De
Robert De
Niro.
Niro lookalike,
Oh my
and
gosh.
we've become such we. I mean, we've become very, very good friends, right?
That's
So
so
again,
nice.
you make good friendships
Of course you
right?
do. That's
So,
amazing. Oh my gosh, Paulo, thank you so much for these.
hey, anytime,
They're
anytime.
so much fun. That's it. I'll probably quote you. I'll let you know. Probably I'll quote you. Uh,
Doesn't matter. Just use what you need, throw the rest away, and laugh at the some of the stuff I've just said.
Not at all. It's all good. It's all good. Oh my gosh. No, it's great. I really appreciate this so much. Thank you so
Anytime, Paul.
much.
Anytime. And I'm going to be sending you the information on the public forum because
Please.
I think
And yeah,
we
and
need
I'm
to
going to
hear
connect
from
you with
people like
Darren
you.
now before I even forget.
Okay.
I already was forgetting, you see? Paolo and Darren. Okay, I'm going to do that now on LinkedIn. Yes,
As
on
long as
LinkedIn.
you don't say Paolo and Darren. What's it called?
Uh,
K-I-S. Sitting in a tree.
oh
K-I-S-S-I.
no, God, no.
All right, Laura.
Oh my God. So I don't know when I'll see you next, but
Well, we'll hook up sometime.
or
Keep in touch.
your organization, do you guys, which you're sitting on, do you guys ever do something interesting that I could join?
Well, we're going to do these events we're going to be doing for the public forum, but yeah, we do. So
Can
I'll
you
reach
keep
out
me in
to
the
you. Yeah,
posted? Because I'd
absolutely,
love to meet
absolutely.
new
Or even,
employers.
yeah,
For me, meeting
yeah.
people that have the power to hire and fire are key. And also like coming out with this book as well. So even job
Oh,
seekers
do
are
you know
key.
Lisa? Do you know Lisa Giannone? She's the COO or CEO now of Barry Lorenzetti, BFL, the insurance
Oh, okay,
company.
okay. Yes, no, I don't
She's
know her.
she's a nice lady, nice lady. Maybe they
Maybe because and even if they don't need like what I also get called to do is I get called to do guest to be a guest speaker
okay.
at corporate events. So sometimes the HR or the president of a company will say, "Please, Laura, can you come in and tell my managers like show them how you can encourage their staff to grow." You know,
Mhm.
how to talk to their staff, how to give them feedback. So we don't lose the talent, but we continue to nurture them, you know? So I give
Absolutely.
talks like that too. And sometimes employers might say, Laura, I have a lot of applicants, but you know, we don't have time to interview or we don't like to interview.
You're the
You
first line of
help
defense.
me. Yeah. Sorry?
You're the first line of defense.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do
exactly.
here. I don't, you know.
So they say, Laura, can you take it over for me or can you join me? Sometimes I have some customers that are very nervous to interview. They don't know what to ask. They're not good at, not everybody's a people person.
Yeah.
So they'll
Oh
say, can you
yeah.
sit with
And then they
me?
hire the wrong person, and then
And they
it's
hire
like,
the wrong person because they don't know.
how
Yeah.
do you get rid of them after?
No, exactly. So I said, Laura, can you sit in and you like start the questions and then I'll continue. I said, sure.
Oh,
And then,
next time we talk, I'll tell you about another person that I hired. But when I thought I made a mistake on this one. I made a horrible mistake because culturally he just didn't fit in.
would
But then I
you?
realized he was also into S&M,
Oh,
like the funny. He would wear masks and
oh my
wigs.
goodness gracious. You're joking me.
No,
In the
that's
office?
no. But we found out afterwards because it didn't work out, and I told him that we'd part ways. But then someone told me, "I'm glad you did because he's into that kind of stuff." I went, "No one."
Oh my God.
That's like,
Oh my goodness. See, this is
anyways,
why they can't advertise on Facebook or all these social media. They have to be careful, you know.
I know.
More and more people just go right away. They just even you just choose ChatGPT and type in the person's name. It'll help you find it right away, you know. Yeah.
Well, on that note,
Anyway. All right,
have a good
Paolo.
weekend.
Thank you. You too. Thanks so much. So nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you.
Ciao. Thank
Ciao.
you. Bye-bye.